Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim or Cimnanya. And thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Palm colored women, I want to tell you all this. See, everything is not all about you. I mean, there are some places that you are not supposed to go to, or there are some places you might go and you might not be wanted. Just excuse yourself and stop creating unnecessary drama all the time. So Montana Tucker actually went to, you all heard what has been going on all over university, United States. They are protesting over the injustice going on in some places. And Montana Tucker is actually Jewish. Israeli, right? She said that I had to remove all my jewelries and my, symbols and all that in order to connect to them. What kind of connection were you looking for with those students? So, but the student protesting, they had rules. Their rules was never to speak to anybody while protesting. So nobody spoke to her and she started crying, saying that they treated her badly. It looks like they were in cold, and all she wanted to do was to learn from them and or maybe she could hug them and all that. See, I want us to know that whatever that has been going on, it has been going on for how many months? 6 months. She never tried to talk about it and all that. And somebody that said she wanted to connect to them, when you go to TikTok, she has 9.2 million followers. She is not following anybody. How does she want to connect to people? Let's get into this.
We've been seeing all over the news all the craziness that's happening on college campuses, especially at UCLA. So I decided to come here for myself. Do you mind if I interview?
I'm not going to talk to media.
Excuse me, do you guys want to tell me what's going on here?
No, sorry.
Not letting any media in Canada, just so you know.
Okay, we were just standing outside, just trying to... Are we allowed to ask you guys a few questions about it? A lot of us just don't feel comfortable.
I can direct you to media liaison.
We're not gonna interview with you today. Not gonna engage with people that are gonna be pushing us.
Never seen anything like this in my life.
No, agitators aren't allowed.
Talk to one of our media.
They won't speak to me. No one will speak to me.
There's a desk over there with media.
I've spoken to them. They won't speak to me.
Well, then you can try again.
I've tried, and this lady specifically is telling me I'm an agitator.
Don't engage with agitators.
I'm just trying to understand what you're protesting. For some reason, no one from your guys' team will let you guys speak, and I don't know why you guys can't speak to me. And this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn from you. And I wish we could have ended in a hug. That's actually what I hoped from this. That's my dream from all of this, that we could understand each other.
I think we need more barricade, guys.
Hi guys. So as you guys all know, since the 7th, I've been incredibly strong and fearless, honestly. And I've, went to Israel and I've shown up at all the rallies and protests and post every day. And I'm not scared of anything. And I don't let anything get to me. And I'm strong for myself, for my family, for all of you. But today at UCLA, really got to me. To see all these people being so brainwashed and really be like a cult. It was a full cult there. They're camping out, and when I ask them peacefully and nicely, why are they here and what are they protesting and what message do they want to get out to the world, I was extremely kind and nice, and I took all of my Israel Jewish jewelry off and literally was just trying to learn and understand. They all sounded like robots, and they would just say, you have to talk to our media liaison. We won't speak to you. We don't speak to intruders. We don't speak to perpetrators. We don't speak to violators. Or I forgot the exact words that they kept calling me. I have it on film. And I literally was so nice, just trying to understand them and ask them why they are there. And they couldn't speak to me. And then finally they barricaded me. They had like 50 students come with their arms around each other, all fully covered and staring at me, and they wouldn't let me even walk by, even though it's public property, and they wouldn't even let me walk by. And I literally tried to have a conversation with them saying, I'm really trying to learn and understand you guys, please tell me. They started barricading me and wouldn't let me go, and said if I walked into them that they were going to physically stop me from going. And I didn't want anything to get violent. Again, I wasn't there to cause any stress or harm. I literally was trying to learn and understand. And for the first time ever, I broke down in front of them, and I'm so mad at myself for doing that. But I just was staring at them in their eyes, and I couldn't understand how they could be so brainwashed. And some of them were truly evil. And it's just so sad that this is what our world has come to. And I'm upset, I'm hurt, I'm angry, but it just makes me now show even more of why I need to keep doing the work that I'm doing, and why we all need to keep standing up to this. And I really hope for a world and a day when we can all be in peace and we can all have conversations and learn from each other. But I'm so disheartened about what happened.
What's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how.
The first thing I noticed in that clip when she said, I don't understand what's funny, is that the lineup was literally BIPOC. And so immediately I understood, like, white woman tears are like comical when you understand how they were. But secondly, knowing that there's encampments and protests going on in at least 50 different universities, you have the resources and foundation to research yourself. But what you want to do is clip for entertainment and to exploit these people. And since they're not allowing it, it's the tears. Like, white entitlement is insane, especially when it's attached to white fragility. This also reminded me of when I was in a protest in 2021 and I was cursing respectfully and as I should, and this white man literally told me to stop cursing, and I was like, stop tone policing me. And I remember he was just like, and 2 years later he came up to me and apologized to me, and I remember I was just like, I don't accept your apology. Like, I just stood there like, because the apology is for you, not for me. You already tried to embarrass me and call me out in front of literal white supremacists, so what's this fucking apology for? Change actions is all I need to see.
And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here.
This is how dangerous white women are, because why would you leave your home, go to where those kids are fighting a genocide for the rights so people could live, eat, and survive, and you're sitting there, I'm sad. We don't care about your white tears. It's not about you. People are dying. There's a kid right now getting blown up with our tax dollars, and you left your house talking about something. You guys are not talking about it. It's not about you. Go home and shut up and leave people alone. You're not trying to help. People like you are the problem. People like you are the problem. How could you sit here, watch this genocide happening for 7 months, and sit here and make it about you and go outside and cry and talk about myself? Oh, I'm so scared. You left your house to be scared for what? Oh, you guys are talking. Go talk to their media, they said, and get out of their fucking face.
That Montana Tucker girl is like, that's an anomaly there, but not really. You walk up to a group of people who have had their voices be clipped for malicious purposes. You walk up to a group of people who have been dealing with violence, and you're like, no, I just want to talk to you. No, like, just talk to me about your cause. Talk to me about your cause. Why would I want to talk to you? People are like, not idiots. People can tell when you're coming up to them trying to get a clip, especially in this day and age, trying to get a clip, trying to edit something so it will say what you want. So why would I ever fucking talk to you? And then the cherry on top of it, to start fucking crying. Girl, get up and go. I wish this could have ended in a hug. Well, it didn't, so goodbye. Why would they want to do that? It's just so weird, and it aims to center yourself instead of Palestinians. It's odd.
These kids on these college campuses are so incredibly organized and so incredibly brave. One of their guidelines for the encampments is to not speak to the press and to not engage with agitators, so that there can be no sound bites of them lashing out or doing anything violent. They are purely camping, protests around them, and specifically not engaging with the press, not engaging with agitators. Because we know that during the Black Lives Matter protests, people in this country like actually believe that cities burn down. Like, they actually believe that, which is hilarious. And so everyone is waiting, chomping at the bit for these protests to become violent, or if just for some shred of violence to go across their screen to be able to disregard the entire movement. So I just want to say, keep it up, guys. You're doing a great job.
After harassing the student protesters, she's crying.
And I'm not scared of anything, and I don't let anything get to me, and I'm strong for myself, for my family, for all of you. But today at UCLA really, really got to me. To see all these people being so brainwashed and really be like a cult. It was a full cult there.
A dancing TikToker turned wannabe reporter suddenly, crying because they don't want to talk to her. Well, let me tell you a little something about being a reporter, because I was one in DC, and so was this commenter. As a professional reporter, these people don't owe you anything. If they don't want to talk to you right now, they don't have to. You don't know what their reasons are, and you don't have to. Montana Tucker. Alibaba is saying, I wouldn't answer you either. You know what's going on and what's happening. Don't act delusional.
It's like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here?
You're insufferable. How is this real life? But let's look at this. 9.2 million followers, and she follows no one. She doesn't care about anyone else. This right here just shows she's not interested in networking or community. She's interested in herself. Hello? And what artist doesn't network? What artist has no bio yet? You're a phony dancing TikToker. And that's it. By the way, her video has 1.6 million views, but only 745 comments, which is weird because my video about her has 10 times less views, but 3 times more comments. She's deleting comments. Most of the comments that are left are saying students who are protesting but can't verbalize what they are protesting is so despicable. What moronic sheep. They don't have to verbalize it. It's been going on for 6 months, babe. You should know what they're protesting already. These kids don't know what they're protesting. Gather them and send them to Palestine. Wow. I really hope the face covers will help them when this is over. We know who you are, each and every one of you. We never forget. Is that a threat? Talking about Halloween masks. Do you know how people protest these days? Because, hello? Calling them a cult when they're saying they just don't engage with agitators, calling them a cult for standing up against genocide. How does she have a platform of 9.2 million followers, and the people who are actual reporters, including myself, have been kicked off this app several times? You know what you did, Montana Tucker? You went into someone else's territory and tried to tell them what to do, and then started crying like a little baby when they didn't do what you wanted. Sounds a little familiar, don't you think?
And some of them were truly evil, and it's just so sad that this is what our world has come to.
We see through you, cha 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 cha.
This is all I got from this, and I am not sorry for whatever that happened to her, because you literally heard what she said. So before she went for that, she actually removed all her jewelry, like her Jewish, I think she's Jewish, like, you know, she said she removed her Israeli and everything Jewish, like, you know, symbols that she got, that she wanted to connect with them and all of that. It is very sad that pop-colored women are so quick to use their tears, weaponize their tears against the minorities and all of that. See, let's be truthful. This, whatever that has been going on, down there in Palestine and other places, it's been there for more than how many months? It's been 6 months. And you all heard what has been going on in universities and all that. Students protesting over what is going on and the rest of it. They are actually doing great. And she actually went there to ask questions. And the students already got rules, and the rules are they are not supposed to speak to media, they are not supposed to talk to anybody, anyone that wants to interview them and all that. And she said that they are caught. How are they caught? Because they refuse to speak to you. And then she started crying. Why didn't she see? Sincerely speaking, she actually went out there for content, nothing more. Because if it were not for content, she wouldn't come out here to start crying and trying to, because I see that as crocodile tears and all that. And now, like the other lady said that she has how many million views, but her comments are very few. Do you know what she did? she decided to use anti-bullying tool on her comment section so that she wouldn't see some comment. Now, let me tell you something. Some people are really very selfish. Some people are not ready to learn. Like you said, she wanted to go out there to learn. Some people are not ready to learn, because when you are ready to learn, I mean, you do not do things like trying to restrict your comment section because you are actually scared, because your movement at the first place was not sincere or genuine, right? It was not genuine. So looking at this and the way she went, I mean, she went around it and all that, it's not okay. The reality is that all of these people are always looking for a way to use the media against people that look like me or other minorities, right? She wanted to go and learn, probably hug them for what? Like all this, why you all never spoke out about the injustice going on all over the world. There are some going on in Congo, Haiti, Sudan, and Palestine. You know, you all never come out to, but then you heard that students been protesting. How many universities in the United States are all protesting and all that? And you decided to jump in there because you all are always the center of attraction, or you already want to be in the center of everything. And I see, as she said, it's scary now. And some people are telling her this is scary. You are so brave. Some people are already brainwashed. And I see it like, you know, some people, there is nothing you can do to remedy them. They are already like, you know, people that are shallow-minded. There is nothing you can do or try to teach them to make them understand how the history is or what is going on all over the world and all that. But then I think some people, I mean, some people should learn to educate themselves, because how do you want to live in this world without, like, you know, you don't want to decolonize, you don't want to relearn, you don't want to unlearn and all that. You are just living for living's sake, like, you know, literally living for living's sake. Sometimes leave your comfort zone, go and make research about what is going on and the rest of it. I just do not appreciate them. And I know that her visit there was not genuine, because she already said she has to remove because she want to connect. She did not want to connect. If she wanted to connect, there are so many ways she would have connected, right? But she actually went there. It did not go in her favor. She started crying and then leaving there to say that it seems like a cold and all that. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.